Dinner time, we're hungry. It's really a weird cold front coming through, so it seemed like the thing to make. So I'm making, I don't know, cottage pie, shepherd's pie, whatever you didn't have to go to the store and pick up pie. Pretty yummy. So howdy doody.
What's up?
And just having a little bread and butter with it.
You know, we're just living it up over here.
Yeah, we
Just
are.
living the crazy life. You know, with Zach and Cody.
Was that the name of the show?
The Disney show, yeah.
What's it called? The Crazy Life?
The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I was just being silly. Hello.
She is the silly girl. But that silly girl made me an amazing boba tea earlier.
I did. I whipped up some boba and she sucked it right down.
I was like, and she made a big one for me too. And it was very good. It was a black milk tea.
Yeah, there's one right here, for example, because I didn't gulp it down as quickly as... But I did. Today I made like the best milk tea I think I've ever had.
Oh, the boba was perfect. Everything was perfect.
I'm gonna make a video about it for TikTok.
So yeah, I just didn't feel like going to the market again today. I was glad we had stuff to make something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Meg's birthday's coming up. Another couple of weeks. Right? About 3 weeks.
We're all addicted to boba. Is my birthday coming up?
3 weeks. And
Wow.
I hope this weather changes up soon because we've got this cold front. They're saying snow. Not here, but parts of like the state and parts of like Massachusetts and stuff are supposed to get snow tonight. It's freaking April.
Freaking.
Yeah, no more snow. We want nice weather. But we do need the rain. It's gonna be cold rain though. Ew. I wish I could read these.
Oh. Food is my life. I spend $700 on Postmates this month.
Wow. Does that like include the tip?
I never order food. What are you eating? Hi, I love you so much. I love you. Wow. Mom made shepherd's pie, but with ground turkey, so I called it colonizer pie.
Yes, she's creative. So I made just homemade mashed potatoes, you know, cooked up some ground turkey and seasoned it up, and Megan likes corn, so she said, use corn.
And there you have it. Colonizer pie.
And I didn't make the bread, but it's good. So there you have it. So that's dinner with the girls tonight. I made a big tray of it though, huge tray. And tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. I wish it was like warm rain.
Does anyone have any boba suggestions? Like, because if it's gonna be a rainy day tomorrow, we have boba pearls.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any crazy boba suggestions?
That hopefully we have whatever you need to make it.
Yeah.
But
Let me know.
I think they said next week it's going to start getting warm again. But I'm trying to think of something fun to do for Meg's birthday.
Yeah.
So,
You know what would be fun?
What?
Getting me a car.
Well, maybe like a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini or...
Yeah.
Does Rolls Royce make an SUV too?
That's a good question.
No, I mean, it seems like Lamborghini and everybody is, right? Or maybe not. Aren't they? Like, it seems like everybody's making an SUV and that's what we want. Because Bentley came out with one, though, right?
Sure.
Yeah, right?
Right.
But they call it a truck.
Sure.
So, Rolls Royce, I hope you got one. You got to keep up with, with the game here. But it's not just buying them. They're like so expensive to maintain.
What is?
Like a Rolls Royce or something.
Oh.
You know?
I don't.
I mean, I don't own one either, so. But I guess it's the old saying, like, if you can afford to buy it, you can afford to maintain it.
Sure.
Yeah.
At least I'd hope so.
I wonder if they're really all, like, still handmade. You know, they used to say all the Rolls Royces, each one was, like, individually handmade.
As long as it's not foot made. All made by foot.
By the foot. Hopefully they're nice feet.
Rolls by the foot.
Hey, we're having rolls. Dinner rolls. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they said Lamborghinis are still all made by hand, but Ferraris aren't. But they charge so much for them, they should be, right? But I think they make a lot more Ferraris than they do Lamborghinis. But, you know, I haven't been in the market for one for a while, so I'm kind of out of the loop. Yeah.
See, everyone wants to watch boba content, but as soon as I ask for boba suggestions, everyone wants to be real quiet.
You know, it'd be funny.
What?
You know those tiny bobas that we never know what to use them for? Do like a boba facial with the little ones. I wonder if tapioca is good for your skin.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to elaborate a little further.
Well, maybe you could we could make the little ones and then mix them in with one of your existing facials and then put them on. No.
All signs point to no.
No. Okay.
If we had one of those facial mat, have you seen those, the mask maker things? Where you put like a tablet of collagen in and it's like this big sheet mask face shaped thing. And you put collagen in and then you put like whatever you want to make your face mask out of. And it all forms like a sheet mask, but it's like one of those jelly sheet mask things.
And is it reusable or no?
Another good question.
Yeah, see, I don't have one of those either, those, facial mask makers. Maybe Santa will bring us one.
Someone sent me a present, thank you. Do you like rock music? I like all music.
That's right, we like all music.
I've come to the realization that when someone asks me like, oh, do you like country? Do you like this? Do you like that? I'm like, look, I don't base it off of genre.
Yeah, because individual songs can be really good from different...
I base it off of like, do I like this song or not kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
That's how I feel about that.
And I feel the same, so it must be genetic. Just saying.
Because, like, there's plenty of country songs that I like.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm a big country fan.
No. And the same thing like rap. I mean, there's some that I like. Very few that I can actually understand what they're saying. Yeah, I got that. But she knows every freaking word. How does that work? I think they record those in those certain decibels that adults can't hear and only kids can. And they know how to, like, say the words that way or something so that kids can understand what they're saying, but adults can't. You're saying.
I'll follow you so I can check out your band.
Oh.
Oh, failed to follow. There we go. Got it. Boom.
That's cool. So they must play rock when they said, do you like rock?
Yeah, I'm more of a, cause like there's certain bands that I'm not a fan of the band, but
But
they'll
you like
have one or
particular
two
songs.
Like I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but there's a handful of her songs that I'm like, all right, yeah, I'd play that one, So
And for me, it's also how loud it's being played. Like, if I'm in, someplace and they're playing crazy loud music, I might say, oh my God, I hate this.
yeah.
But yet you hear it at a normal tone and you're like, wow, that song's pretty cool. So I know some people like it really loud, and some people don't.
That's me. I don't.
No, we don't be liking it that loud.
Nah.
I know they were saying for a while that kids were playing it like really loud in like, headsets or earbuds or whatever, and that it was affecting their hearing too.
I think that's still a accurate study. I think.
I wonder though too, like, I mean, my father was on submarines, but not just submarines, but like commercial divers and also pilots. People that are constantly, the pressurization and depressurization. I bet that's got to be affecting their hearing, their hearing,
The earring.
the hearing. Long
It's got to
term.
be affecting their earring.
So I know my father later in years he ended up with hearing aids, but he didn't always have them in though.
Can you guys adopt me? Thank you. Come on over, babe.
We got a big plate of dinner in there if you're hungry. Big old dish.
Big old dish.
Leftovers for the neighborhood.
Tatum's barking like, what am I?
How about me? I could eat those leftovers.
We got boba and colonizer pie.
We got it all. Just like the rich people.
And rolls.
And that's right, because that's how we roll.
And rock.
True story. So, what should we do once this weather changes up?
I know, we need to start doing some adventuring content.
Yeah, because now that we're all vaccinated up, we're feeling brave, We're not leaving the country, though, guys. We're not that brave. We have passports, but we're just staying right here in this country.
What she said.
Not that we wouldn't love to travel out of the country, but not with everything like right now.
Not like right now.
No. It's so scary. And it's not just like, I mean, I'd be afraid. I mean, I think we're pretty protected, and if you wear a mask and stuff too, and we've got both our shots and it's been 2 weeks past that. So, but it's like, what if you're in another country? Like, look at Brazil, what's going on there. I feel, my heart goes out to them. They've just got such a issue going on with the COVID, but let's say you're on vacation somewhere and you're protected from COVID, and so, you could legit travel some places, but say you fall and break your leg, right? But the hospitals are overwhelmed with, like, COVID patients, so you can't even get in for them to fix your leg.
Right, that's
Or
why
something.
people shouldn't be going to
Yeah.
places that's why, like, people aren't supposed to be going to, like, Hawaii and stuff right now. Because, yeah, the numbers are low, but the hospitals are also small there, and they need to keep them open
In case
there is an outbreak, because it is something that spreads so quickly.
especially
it's
some
not-
of those new variants.
Right, that it's not just one person. Like, if there, becomes a case on certain islands in Hawaii and they have these small hospitals, they'll get overrun so quickly. And so that's why it's like, yeah, it's fine if you want to go to, like, Florida right now, even, like, California, because their hospitals are
Yeah.
okay, I think. I don't know. What's, the hills? But yeah, it's like, don't go to, like, small countries and places that have limited, resources, because It'll set everything
Well,
back.
like even in Hawaii, I mean, I don't know how this works. Like in Hawaii, they have a couple of big military bases, so they have big military hospitals. But if you go there as a tourist and you have no affiliation with the military other than, you know, you're a citizen, whatever, but you're not like connected, you don't have an ID, then, you know, if you get sick, you can't go to the military hospital, or if you get hurt, you still have to go to the regular hospital, you know?
Stop it. You're being immature.
So the Hills, I saw on the news, good news, that they opened up a lot in England, and they said because the numbers were going down. So I hope that what they're telling us is true for you.
Yeah, I saw someone over there posting that she was like out to eat, like went out to brunch and stuff, and
Probably an outdoor cafe.
yeah, it looked like it. So,
But I mean, I'm always happy when you hear good news instead of, you know, such bad news we hear on the news all the time. I mean, so I hope they are opening up some stuff for you, just so you can get out a little bit, you know, even being safe. Being safe. I've been hearing weird noises up there all day. Oh, since Christian's been home. So that was that. You know, what is up with
what is up with that?
these fast food restaurants, right?
Right.
Well, post up, they're gonna come out with, you know, new items and stuff, and they're gonna pilot them in like one or two places, and then it sounds like really good, and they'll show a picture of it and explain what it's gonna be, and then nothing. Right?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Like, remember I was just telling you that Taco Bell is piloting, and has been for like 2 months or
Oh,
something.
the cheese curd?
Cheese curds and one other thing that, oh, and their chicken version of the chicken sandwich, right? And they showed a picture of it. It looked like something I would try. You know, I'm not saying it's gonna be the best. Burger King so far has the best one, I think. But we have. It's really hard to find a good cheese curd. I'm telling you, and right, the best ones we've found so far is Dairy Queen.
We do be on the hunt for curds.
Curds and whey.
We're on our way for curds.
Well, hopefully they're not a fail, and they make it. And then also, but I'll see these other companies that'll be introducing like these new products, and then you can't buy them anywhere.
Like what?
Like that ice cream that we were gonna try.
That everything but the bagel seasoning ice cream.
And I think it was, the name of the company was called Jenny or something, and
We tried to get it at Trader Joe's. Couldn't find it.
Whole Foods.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, and that's where they said that you could definitely get it at Whole Foods. So we've been to, you know, 2 different Whole Foods, no dice. They have that brand.
I
but
mean,
they
not that
don't
we
have-
really were like pinting after that one anyway, but
No, but then there's like Ben and Jerry's has these new dog ice creams that I wanted to get and try with Tate, and can't find it anywhere. We can find Ben and Jerry's, and they have a million flavors. You can find them, but there's a lot of things that like at Easter, there was supposed to be blue raspberry peeps, right? Couldn't find them anywhere.
The Hill said our McDonald's started doing a New York stack burger. What is a New York stack burger? That's a good question.
We don't even have them here.
Yeah, that's not so. I've looked at like the UK, BK, McDonald's, Taco Bell menus, and they are very different.
Well, remember they even
Like-
did the international thing at McDonald's.
Yeah.
But what are they saying they're putting on their stack burger? I want to bet it's like want to bet it's like a Philly cheesesteak, and they got their states all mixed up. No
Yeah,
barking.
I mean, yeah, what would a New York stack burger be other than like a double cheeseburger?
Which is on the regular menu here anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it stack or steak burger?
Oh, good question. McDonald's has started doing a New York stack burger. Oh, what is a stack burger?
Will they just stack up as many burgers as they can fit on the bun without it falling over? They call that a Jenga burger.
Onion rings. Oh, there's onion rings on it? I've never heard of it. Hey,
Oh,
Tatum, come
McDonald's,
here.
I don't think has ever done onion rings here. Burger King does. But I don't think McDonald's has ever done onion rings in the States.
My dog needs to have her hair fixed, 'cause her ponytail is a mess. Don't eat all the food on the table, 'cause then you will have to digest the...
Megan is just making up these songs. Look out, Taylor Swift.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look out, girl. Coming for
She's-
you.
Them labels are going to be tracking her down. But I'll be her agent, and I'll be like, you know what? I think we're going to have our own label. And it's going to have boba and butterflies on it.
Mm.
Right?
I love how you think it's a physical label.
It used
Our
to be.
label's gonna have...
Well, the labels used to be. That's what it was. Years ago, like, you would look for, like, on the 45 or the, you know, on the vinyl records. It literally was, like, their logo and whatever.
I'm just goofing on the way you said it. Like, it's like...
She's
Like you're designing our sticker. Like, you're just like...
Yes.
It's gonna have boba and butterflies.
That's right.
Like, those... That's the important part of our label.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get back to the name and all of
Right,
that. And the
right.
music part. I mean, that's not the important part.
Right.
I mean, it's, you know, people buy it based on what it looks like, not what it sounds like, right?
There you go. Oh, look at my
Oh,
little
look at it.
troll. Oh, look at it sticking straight up.
Isn't she cute?
Oh, fantastic.
You should see, one of her favorite things in the world to do is to play in the laundry right after it comes out of the dryer because it's so warm and she loves to just cuddle. But she ends up like this big static ball. I mean, she is just like static everywhere. Like that, but just her whole body, her tail, everything is just one big, but she loves it.
There it is.
If she sees you going anywhere near the dryer, she is all about you. You're her best friend, and she will follow you to wherever you're going to put the basket down or dump it out, and she climbs right on it and in it and around in it, and right?
Right.
Because you love that.
It's my
Look at how cute you are. Like, is that adorable? Right? Right? All you hairdressers out there, you saw it here first.
little...
What's that? Oh, what's that new show? Plush Pooch or something? That new designer dog show I was telling you about?
Oh, that they had the goats?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys have seen that. I don't know whether it's actually an English show or not, but it's they have all these people, like, I think they're running out of ideas, right? And they have to groom these dogs, and they give them like a theme, and then they can kind of just have at it. I don't know where they're getting all these dogs from, though, because these dogs are like really well behaved, I have to say. I mean, because these people are like all but torturing them. The stuff they're doing to them, oh my God, they look crazy.
Got her hair in my nose.
So like one theme they said, like, they just said, okay, we want you to do the dogs like a holiday. So like somebody picked Halloween, like 3 people picked Christmas, whatever. But they tricked them on what was that 2 nights ago it was on this episode that, so everybody's waiting for them to bring the dogs in, for them to shampoo and groom them out and make them crazy. And they brought out goats. And it was the funniest thing. They're all trying to like groom up these goats and making them like, I don't know. But some people were a little crazy. Some people do a good job.
Mom knows a good goat groom.
I'm telling ya.
And
which one did you, well, you saw part of it. You thought that cheetah one was pretty well done, right?
you know that
The goat cheetah? You know.
the chote. The Gita?
Yeah, but I don't know where, because I don't know, I think it's like 8, and they do it in couples. They're like, either friends or husband and wife or just business or whatever they are. But there's 2 people on each team. And they have, I think, like 8 teams. So each segment of it, because then they, cull people out like they do on other game shows. Like, okay, you get, out of the bake-offs and those, okay, you didn't do enough good stuff. You see you later. So they have like 8, I think. Or I think they start with 10. And then they, narrow it down each week to like one less, one less, one less. You know how they do that on those reality shows, whatever. But where would they find, because each episode, they go through like 3 different styles, each person, each team. So where they get, like, so if there's 8 teams and they do 3, that's 24 dogs that they have to come up with.
24 dogs.
Right. And these aren't just some dogs that they're just grabbing up from the shelter because they're too well behaved. Like they haven't just like picking them up off the street somewhere. They're somebody's dogs. And
What?
I don't know if they're paying people and saying, hey, let your dog grow out and we're going to do them crazy. But I'm sure that they're using products that are animal safe and all of that. But I think I would die if we said, okay, you can use Tatum in the show. Because I can't imagine they're giving somebody more than $100 or something to borrow their dog for a show, right? And, oh my God, the way you would get your dog back, you'd be like, that's not my dog. That's not my dog. What did you do to my dog? Like, you'd want to sue them. They look that bad, some of them.
I'm sure they pay.
They must. And they must screen the dogs, too, because, these dogs have to stand there for quite a while, like 2 hours or whatever each segment, is that they're giving them. And they make them so crazy, though. Then where are you going to take your dog once it looks like that? You better have a fenced yard, and I'm talking like a high fence that nobody sees until that all grows out and washes away, because it's pretty crazy. But if you get a chance to see it, I can't remember the name of the show, but it's something about, like, plush pooch or something like that.
What are you doing over there barking? What do you want? What do you want me to do?
Oh, you be careful, because we're going to sign you up for that show. But they make them crazy. You guys got to see that.
What are you sitting here barking at me for? You're like hiding behind the chair? Let's get a toy.
So anyway, we're done with dinner, and Meg's got to do the animals pretty soon. So I think I'm going to go clean up the kitchen. Right? Should I clean up the kitchen?
Yeah, you do a good job of that.
I'm going to clean up the kitchen.
I don't think there's much to clean up because we'll probably just leave the food out for the boys to come.
Yeah. Savage it. Ravage it. Alrighty then. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I expect all these bright ideas you guys have for me for Megan's birthday. Put all of them down in the comments down below. Ring the bell so I'll notice that you put that comment on there, But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next